Hey there, and welcome to the Emoji Quiz Challenge. You'll see two emojis, and your job is to guess the compound word they make. You'll have 10 seconds to think, so keep those brains sharp. For every correct answer, you score 1 point. And don't forget, once you've played through all 80, drop your final score in the comments. Alright, let's kick it off and see how many you can guess. Toothbrush. Let's get into the next one, shall we? Rainbow. Here's another colorful challenge for you. Football. Ready to tackle the next one? Here it comes. Moonlight. Let's keep this rolling. Try this one. Notebook. Scribbled that one down fast, didn't you? Let's see if you can keep up the pace. Sunflower. That guess bloomed beautifully. Here's another for you to grow your streak. Airplane. You took off with that one. Excellent. Strap in for the next word. Basketball. Slam dunk. You're on fire. Next up, can you keep scoring? Bedroom. Comfy guess. Nice and cozy. Let's step into the next one. Cupcake. That was sweet and spot on. Alright, time for another treat. Firefly. That guess lit up the board. Great job. Here's another one to glow about. Haircut. Snip that one right on time. Ready for the next trim of fun. Ice cream. So cool, so smooth. Well done. Hope you're ready for another scoop. Jellyfish. That was a stinger of a guess. Good one. Now let's dive into this next challenge. Keyboard. You've got the keys to success. Let's type in the next clue.
Ladybug. Spotted that one in no time. Time to crawl into another challenge. Mailbox. Delivered perfectly. Let's post another one your way. Newspaper. Hot off the press. Nice guess. Ready for the next headline? Overcoat. Cover that one smoothly. Let's see if this next one fits you. Pancake. Flip that answer just right. On to your next bite of fun. Playground. You played that one like a champ. Next up, Let's keep the fun rolling. Raindrop. You caught that one in a splash? Get ready to ride the next wave. Seashell. Sure thing. You nailed it. Time to surf onto the next clue. Snowman. That was a frosty good guess. Bundle up for the next one. Spaceship. You launched that answer perfectly. Prepare for another mission. Starfish. That was a 5-star performance. Let's dive into the next clue. Teacup. You poured out the right answer. Time to sip on the next one. Treehouse. You climb right to the top. Get ready for another high-flying guess. Underwear. You uncovered that one quickly. Let's see if you can cover the next clue. Paper. You stuck that guess perfectly. Here's another one to decorate your streak. Waterfall. That was a flowing success. Get ready for another rush. Windmill. You breezed through that one. Let's spin into the next challenge. Backpack. You packed that answer perfectly. Ready for your next adventure? Blackboard. You chalked up another win. Time to write your next answer. Bookstore. That was a bestseller of a guess. Let's open the next chapter. Doorbell. You rang that one perfectly. Let's knock on the next clue. Earthquake. You shook up that round. Awesome. Ready to rattle into the next one? Firemen. You put out that challenge fast. Here's another one heating up. Goldfish. You hooked that answer perfectly. Swim into the next clue. Handshake. Solid connection there. Let's seal the deal on the next one. Headphone. You tuned into that one perfectly. Let's crank up the volume for the next clue. Homework. You worked that one out fast. Ready to tackle another assignment? Lifeguard. You rescued that answer in style. Let's dive into the next one. Moonwalk. Smooth move. You glided right to the answer. Time for another dance. Nightlight. You lit up the night with that guess. Let's shine a light on the next one. Passport. Stamped and ready for the next trip. Let's travel to the next clue. Policeman. You arrested that one perfectly. No time to rest. Here comes another case. Railroad. Full steam ahead with that answer. All aboard for the next one. Scarecrow. That was a frighteningly good guess. Let's plan another challenge for you. Shoelace. You tied that one up neatly. Now step into the next challenge. Skateboard. You rolled right through that one. Let's keep on cruising. Stopwatch. Perfect timing on that guess. Race against the clock for the next one. Sunglasses. You're looking cool with that answer. Time to brighten up the next clue. Toothpaste. You squeeze the right answer out. Let's brush on to the next one. Turtleneck. Cozy guess. You wrap that one up. Ready to stick your neck out for another? Upstairs. You climb to the right answer. Time to step up your game with the next one. Waistcoat. You button that one up neatly. Let's slip into the next clue. Watermelon. Juicy guess. You crushed it. Slice into the next one. Windshield. You deflected that challenge like a pro. Get ready to breeze through the next one. Workshop. Build that answer perfectly. Let's craft another solution. Baseball. Home run. Great guess. Step up to the plate for the next one. Birthplace. You pinpointed that one. Let's map out the next answer. Cheesecake. Deliciously right. Sweet job. Another tasty challenge coming up. Crosswalk. You crossed that one off perfectly. Walk on to the next challenge. Daydream. You floated right to that answer. Let's drift into the next one. Eardrum. You beat that challenge soundly. Let's march to the next clue. Fireworks. That That answer exploded with brilliance. Let's light up the next one. Grandparent. That guess was full of wisdom. Get ready for another family-friendly challenge. Handwriting. You penned that one perfectly. Let's scribble into the next clue. Keyboard. You typed that one up fast. Let's press on to the next challenge. Lighthouse. You guided that answer safely in. Let's shine on to the next one. Milkshake. You blended that answer just right. Time to mix up the next one. Newspaper. Extra, extra. You got it. Hot off the press. Here's your next clue. Oatmeal. You served that answer up warm and ready. Dig into the next one. Paintbrush. You stroked that answer beautifully. Let's color in the next clue. Quick step. You danced right into that one. Let's fast track the next challenge. Rattlesnake. That was a rattling good guess. Let's slither on to the next. Shoebox. You packed that answer neatly. Lace up for the next one. Timekeeper. You clocked that one perfectly. Tick-tock. Time for the next clue. Wristwatch. You kept perfect time.